Hey guys, welcome to this little video. We're going to talk about Uncharted. One of the biggest releases of 2015 just got pushed into 2016. In an official PlayStation blog post, Bruce Straley and Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog has announced or done a post where they say they have pushed Uncharted 4 A Thief's End into 2016. It sounds very similar to what happened to The Last of Us, where they're like, this is an important game for them. They care a lot about their work, and they feel like they need more time to make it as good as they want. It takes more time than they anticipated, and that's basically it. They don't want to release a game they don't feel is as good as it's gonna potentially could become. So yeah, what do you think of that, Christian?
I think it's actually good for two reasons.
Yeah.
And the first one is I got more time to play.
Yeah, because you just dropped the bomb yesterday when we talked about
again.
You've never played the old ones?
No.
Yeah.
I never played the old ones, and I don't know why. I think it was like I've played The Last of Us, but I think it came out in a season where I was in a hurry, and I was doing stuff all the time. So I was not in the beginning, and then when the
but
second
Uncharted
one
is also
came,
very different in some ways.
yeah. But then I think when the second one came, I think I haven't watched the first one.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting because I actually I'm a big Uncharted guy, and Uncharted 4 was my most anticipated game for this year. There's games I want more, but they have not been announced. Like I want a Red Dead game more, maybe, but
yeah.
Of announced games, it's the game I'm most looking forward to. I bought a PS3, and actually my roommate at the time bought Uncharted 2 to play on my PS3, so I hadn't heard of Uncharted. I watched him play it,
Okay.
and then I was like, I want to play this too. I had just bought a PS3, so I had no idea games could do this.
Yeah.
Very impressed. And then later I went back and played 1, and then later 3 came out. So I was sort of, sucked into it that way. So, I mean, if he hadn't done that, I probably would have played it. Maybe I wouldn't, but it's like,
yeah.
I think Uncharted 2 is one of the best games ever made. I think 1 is a little bit less, but it still holds up. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. And
I think that the second good reason why it should be okay to delay it is that in 2014 there were a lot of games that wasn't done yet.
That's true.
So I think that Naughty Dog.
Where you were like, this should have been pushed.
Exactly.
And there were two kinds of games in 2014: the games that came out that should have been pushed,
yeah,
and the games that was pushed into 2015 because half the games were pushed into 2015.
So I think that maybe they are like, we're gonna have to make it better this year.
True.
And I think Naughty Dog is.
Yeah, they're like history.
Yeah.
Like they did it with Last of Us, and in my opinion, that's the best game ever. I think for a lot of people, it need at least acknowledge it's a very good game.
Yeah.
And they keep saying now, if they hadn't pushed it those 6 months, it wouldn't have been near what it was.
Yeah.
So
I think this is great, especially for the fans, because now I think every fan is very sad that it got delayed.
Yeah.
But I think in the long run, maybe they're gonna be happy.
I think it's in general. I want people to push games. I keep saying it. If you feel like it's not done, then don't put it out. I'd rather wait.
As we saw, especially with Ubisoft last year,
But I think in general, a lot of games were like that. So yeah, push your game. I mean, I'd rather. I'm also. I mean, it's cool being in betas and stuff, but I've gotten more to a point where like I just want to play it when it works.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. And did you see the gameplay that was shown at the PlayStation Experience?
I think with the rope or something.
Yeah.
I saw.
I think it already. I mean, he fell through the level in the live stream of it, but I think from seeing that, I think it already looks really good. So I'm super positive about it. It's gonna be really awesome.
It's gonna be very exciting. And when I saw the release or the video in at E3, I was also super excited, and I haven't played the games, but like seeing Drake in that graphics was so
insane.
amazing. And if we watched the E3, and at first Naughty Dog come on, and people are just cheering and clapping, and then all of a sudden when Drake comes, they're not clapping. They're
No.
saying what?
Yeah.
And that's just exciting that people are so.
It
"Can
is
we do
interesting, like, because you can definitely tell sitting there in the audience
Yeah.
that, and I guess you can tell it all if you watch it at home as well. Like, you can tell a Naughty Dog logo is different from any other. Maybe
Yeah.
I would say the only thing I've seen similar of like games is at EA when they just showed like a Star Wars logo.
Yeah.
And people freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And it was then they showed like, what was it? They showed like Snowspeeder for like 1 second, and then the Star Wars logo.
Yeah.
And people went nuts, and they like announced all these other games. So, like, they didn't really show a game. They said, "Oh, we're making a Star Wars game," and then people freak out.
Yeah. Because I think that maybe Ubisoft is one of those companies who make so many games.
Yeah.
So when Ubisoft come out, people are like, "So what is going on now?" Because anything can happen here.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
with Naughty Dogs, people,
know they're gonna-
people know what.
I would actually-
also with Rockstar.
Yeah.
People know
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on.
It's
It's
like,
artificial.
you know, they're gonna put out a good game.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've ever put out a game that didn't get a like 9 or higher or something.
Well, I didn't think.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
So yeah, super excited for it. Let us know in the
Yeah.
comments what you think, and I think you should start playing.
Yeah,
Uncharted.
I'm doing it now.
You got all these homework.
Yeah.
All right, see you in the next video.